Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Timeless Talks. Today, we embark on an extraordinary journey through the life and mind of the remarkable Jane Austen. Get ready to be captivated as we delve into the world of love, wit, and social commentary that continues to resonate with readers to this day. I'm your host and moderator, David Lee, and this is the Personal and Revealing Who is Who episode with Jane Austen. So, let's embark on this journey of discovery and get to know the remarkable woman behind the words. Jane, welcome. Would you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Thank you, David, for the warm introduction. It is an honor to be here on Timeless Talks, sharing a glimpse into my life with your esteemed audience. Born on December 16, 1775, in Steventon, Hampshire, England, I spent my formative years surrounded by a loving family and a nurturing environment. My father, a rector, provided me with access to books and education, cultivating my love for literature from a young age. Throughout my youth, I found solace and inspiration in the English countryside, often reflecting upon the complexities of human nature and the societal dynamics that shaped our lives. The quaint villages and grand country estates I encountered during my travels offered a rich tapestry of experiences, which would later find their way into my novels. While my early writings remained private and unpublished, it was in my 30s that my literary career truly began to take shape. My first published work, Sense and Sensibility, emerged in 1811, followed by Pride and Prejudice, Mansfield Park, and several others. These novels allowed me to explore the intricacies of human relationships, the constraints of social conventions, and the pursuit of love and happiness. Though my works were not immediately recognized during my lifetime, they have since resonated with readers across the globe, transcending time and societal changes. Today, it brings me great joy to know that my stories continue to enchant and inspire new generations. So, in essence, my journey has been one of quiet observation, reflection, and an unwavering dedication to capturing the nuances of human behavior in a manner that remains both engaging and thought-provoking. It is my hope that through our discussion today, we can delve deeper into the themes and insights that have shaped my writing and left a lasting impact on literature.
Your novels have become timeless classics, capturing the hearts of readers for generations. Can you take us back to the beginning and share with us what motivated you to write?
The allure of the written word, even from a tender age, held a captivating power over me. The stories I encountered within the pages of novels and the plays performed on the stage fueled my imagination and instilled in me a deep appreciation for the art of storytelling. Motivated by a desire to contribute to the literary world, I embarked on my own writing endeavors. However, my motivations extended beyond mere ambition. Through my novels, I sought to shed light on the complexities of human relationships, societal expectations, and the pursuit of love and happiness. I observed the intricacies of social interactions and the effects of class divisions with an attentive eye, and it was this very observation that served as a driving force behind my pen. In the Georgian era, society's conventions placed many limitations on women, restricting their opportunities for self-expression and independence. Writing became my sanctuary, allowing me to navigate the constraints of my time and offer a subtle critique of the prevailing social norms. Through my characters, I endeavored to portray the multidimensional nature of individuals and the struggles they faced in navigating the intricate dance of courtship, family, and societal expectations. My motivation to write stemmed from a genuine curiosity about human nature and a desire to unveil the truths that lay beneath the surface. I believed in the power of wit, charm, and keen observation as tools to convey these truths, infusing my novels with a touch of gentle satire and insightful commentary. It was my hope that by exploring the complexities of human relationships, my readers would find solace, laughter, and perhaps even a glimpse of their own experiences reflected in my works. Thus, with a combination of reflection, introspection, and a desire to illuminate the subtleties of life, I embarked on a literary journey that would endure through the centuries.
Your novels are renowned for their portrayal of love and courtship in the Georgian era. Could you shed some light on your own romantic experiences?
When it comes to matters of the heart, my own experiences certainly played a role in shaping the themes and characters within my novels. However, It is important to note that while I drew inspiration from the world around me, the characters and their stories were primarily products of my imagination and observations rather than direct reflections of my personal life. While I did not experience the grand love stories depicted in my novels, I was not immune to the complexities and nuances of romantic relationships. Like many individuals, I encountered the ebb and flow of affection, the pangs of unrequited love, and the delicate dance of courtship. These experiences, though not necessarily profound or extraordinary, provided me with a deep well of emotions and insights to draw upon as I crafted my characters' journeys. In my novels, I sought to explore the multifaceted nature of love and courtship, including the influence of societal expectations, the interplay of personalities, and the importance of personal values and integrity. Through the lens of romance, I aim to examine the intricacies of human relationships and offer a nuanced portrayal of the joys and challenges inherent in matters of the heart. While my own experiences were not the direct inspiration for any particular character or relationship, they provided a foundation upon which I could build relatable and authentic narratives. It was my hope that by infusing my stories with genuine emotions and realistic portrayals of love, readers would find themselves captivated and perhaps even gain insights into their own experiences. So, while my personal romantic experiences may not have mirrored those found in my novels, they'd undoubtedly played a role in shaping the themes, depth, and relatability of the love stories I sought to convey.
Your works have been praised for their astute social commentary and sharp wit. How did you navigate the challenges of being a female writer in a male-dominated society?
Indeed, being a female writer in a society predominantly dominated by men presented its fair share of challenges during my time. Yet, it is within those challenges that I found the determination to make my voice heard and contribute to the literary world. Navigating the constraints imposed upon women in the 18th century required a delicate balance of wit, subtlety, and resilience. While I acknowledged the societal expectations and limitations placed upon women, I refused to allow them to stifle my creativity or diminish the value of my work. Instead, I embraced the power of the written word to convey my observations, thoughts, and critiques of the world around me. In my novels, I sought to provide a window into the lives of women, exploring their desires, aspirations, and the constraints that shaped their choices. Through the veil of storytelling, I aimed to illuminate the struggles and triumphs of female characters, often employing wit and satire to challenge societal conventions and highlight the absurdities of the upper-class society. Though my novels were published anonymously during my lifetime, I took pride in the genuine connections I forged with my readers. It was through my storytelling that I hoped to inspire reflection, empathy, and an appreciation for the complexities of human nature. While the literary world may have been predominantly male, I found solace and encouragement in the support of a few kindred spirits who recognized the value of my words. In navigating the challenges of my time, I contributed to breaking down the barriers that constrained female writers. While my impact may have been modest in the grand scheme of things, the mere existence of my novels challenged the notion that women's voices were unworthy of being heard. By daring to write with intellect, wit, and authenticity, I hope to pave the way for future generations of female authors to express themselves freely and be recognized for their literary talents.
Many of your characters have become household names, such as Elizabeth Bennet from Pride and Prejudice. Are any of your characters based on real people you encountered in your own life?
While I must confess that none of them are direct replicas of individuals I encountered in my own life, they are, in essence, composites formed from the myriad personalities and characteristics observed within my social circles and the world around me. In crafting my characters, I sought to capture the essence of human nature, the quirks of personality, and the subtleties of social dynamics. Drawing inspiration from the acquaintances and acquaintances of acquaintances, I observed and contemplated the interactions, dialogues, and behaviors that unfolded in the society in which I lived. From these observations, a tapestry of diverse individuals took shape in my mind, each possessing their own unique traits and motivations. Elizabeth Bennet, for example, the spirited heroine of Pride and Prejudice, embodies a combination of wit, intelligence, and independence that I admired in many women of my acquaintance. While she is not a direct representation of any one person, her character reflects the spirit of resilience and the desire for autonomy that I witnessed among the women of my time. Similarly, other characters, such as Emma Woodhouse and Mr. Darcy, were born from the amalgamation of various personalities and experiences that I encountered throughout my life. They became vehicles through which I could explore the complexities of human nature and relationships, shedding light on the flaws, follies, and redemptive qualities that exist within us all. While it is true that my characters were not directly based on specific individuals, they were shaped by the observations and reflections I made as an astute observer of society. It was my intention to create relatable and memorable characters who would resonate with readers, drawing them into the intricate dance of courtship, social conventions, and personal growth.
Your novels often depict the societal norms and expectations of the time. Looking back, do you believe your works accurately captured the essence of Georgian society, or do you think they were a product of your own perspective?
As an author, my aim was to depict the society in which I lived, with its customs, hierarchies, and expectations. While I endeavored to capture the essence of Georgian society, it is important to acknowledge that my portrayals are filtered through the lens of my own perspectives and experiences. My novels offered glimpses into the world I knew, shaped by my observations and interactions with individuals from various social circles. Through my characters and their stories, I sought to illuminate the intricacies of societal norms, the complexities of human relationships, and the impact of class divisions. However, it is essential to recognize that my writings are not historical treatises, but rather works of fiction. They are a reflection of my own thoughts, beliefs, and interpretations of the world around me. While I aspired to portray the realities of Georgian society, I also embraced the liberty that fiction grants to craft narratives that would engage and resonate with readers. Inevitably, my own perspectives and biases seeped into my writings, shaping the portrayal of characters and the social dynamics they navigated. I infused my narratives with wit, satire, and a keen sense of observation, sometimes employing exaggeration and irony to shed light on the foibles and absurdities of the upper-class society. Ultimately, the accuracy of my portrayals lies in the eyes of the beholder. While my novels have been lauded for their insightful depictions of Georgian society, it is crucial to recognize that they are a blend of historical context, personal perspectives, and the art of storytelling. As a writer, my intention was never to offer an entirely objective and comprehensive account of Georgian society. Instead, I aim to provide readers with a lens through which they could explore and reflect upon the norms, values, and human experiences of the time, inviting them to draw their own conclusions and interpretations.
You have been both celebrated and criticized for your depiction of women and marriage in your novels. How do you respond to those who argue that your works perpetuated stereotypes or presented an idealized view of relationships?
It is true that my works have been the subject of both praise and scrutiny, and I welcome the opportunity to address these concerns. In my writing, I aim to reflect the society in which I lived, with its prevailing social norms and expectations. The institution of marriage, particularly for women, held great significance during the Georgian era. It is within this context that I explore the complexities of relationships, courtship, and the influence of societal pressures. While it is true that some readers may perceive my novels as perpetuating stereotypes or presenting an idealized view of relationships, I must emphasize that my intentions were far from promoting such notions. Instead, I sought to examine the limitations and constraints placed upon women, the role of societal expectations, and the challenges they faced in finding fulfillment and happiness within those confines. My female characters are not one-dimensional beings, but rather multifaceted individuals navigating the intricacies of their time. They possess their own desires, ambitions, and flaws. I aim to capture the reality of their experiences, showcasing their strengths, vulnerabilities, and personal growth as they face the societal pressures and the pursuit of love and companionship. Furthermore, it is essential to recognize the satirical elements present in my works. Through wit and irony, I offered a critique of the societal conventions that confined women's choices and perpetuated inequality. My characters often challenged these norms, highlighting the limitations and hypocrisies of the society they inhabited. It is understandable that interpretations of my novels may vary, and readers are entitled to their perspectives. However, it is my hope that my works prompt thoughtful reflection and encourage a deeper understanding of the complex dynamics at play during that era. As a writer, my aim was never to present an idealized or simplistic view of relationships, but rather to depict the nuances, struggles, and triumphs that exist within them. I wanted to highlight the importance of personal agency, the pursuit of genuine connections, and the potential for growth and mutual respect in the face of societal expectations.
Your novels continue to resonate with readers today, and many film adaptations have been made. How do you feel about these adaptations? Are they faithful to your original vision, or do you find them lacking?
It is indeed fascinating to witness how my stories have been brought to life on the screen and continue to resonate with audiences across generations. As an author, I understand that the process of adapting a literary work into a visual medium necessitates certain changes and interpretations to suit the medium's requirements and the preferences of the filmmakers. While I cannot deny the excitement and joy that comes with seeing my characters and stories take on a new form, it is only natural that there may be differences between the adaptations and my original vision. That being said, I must acknowledge the efforts of the filmmakers, directors, actors, and the entire creative team involved in these adaptations. I recognize the challenges they face in condensing the intricacies of a novel into a limited runtime and making it accessible to a broader audience. The task is not an easy one, and I am grateful for their dedication in bringing my stories to life. While there may be aspects that differ from my original intentions, I find it essential to appreciate the adaptations for what they are, a reinterpretation of my work through a different artistic lens. The visual medium allows for new perspectives, highlighting different elements of the narrative and characters, and inviting viewers to experience the essence of my stories in a fresh way. It is worth noting that each adaptation brings its own strengths and unique interpretations. Some may capture the spirit and nuances of my novels more closely, while others may take creative liberties in certain areas. Ultimately, the success of an adaptation lies in its ability to resonate with the audience and evoke the emotions and themes that are central to the story. As an author, I am humbled by the enduring legacy of my novels and the continued interest they generate. The adaptations play a vital role in introducing my works to new audiences, sparking curiosity, and encouraging readers to explore the original texts. They provide an entry point to the world I created and open avenues for further appreciation and discussion. In conclusion, while there may be variations between the adaptations and my original vision, I am grateful for the dedication and creativity that filmmakers bring to their craft. I embrace the adaptations as an extension of my stories, appreciating their ability to engage audiences and keep the spirit of my works alive.
Your novels have been praised for their wit and memorable quotes. Can you share with us one of your favorite lines from your own works, and why it holds significance for you?
Among the many quotes that have found their way into the hearts of readers, there is one that holds a particular significance for me. It comes from the pages of Pride and Prejudice, a novel close to my heart. The line I speak of is, "It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife." This opening sentence has become quite well known, and it serves as a playful and satirical commentary on the social expectations of my time. Through this line, I intended to highlight the preoccupation with marriage and financial security that prevailed in Georgian society. It encapsulates the notion that eligible bachelors were often sought after by eager mothers and daughters alike, hoping to secure their own happiness and social standing through marriage. The line, however, is not a mere statement of fact, but rather an ironic observation on the complexities of human nature and the often misguided assumptions made in matters of the heart. It sets the stage for the exploration of themes such as love, social class, and the power dynamics at play in romantic relationships. To me, this quote represents the intertwining of wit, satire, and social commentary that I aimed to infuse into my works. It serves as a reminder that beneath the societal expectations and superficial judgments, there lies a deeper understanding of human nature, love, and the pursuit of genuine connections. Furthermore, this line has endured the test of time, resonating with readers across generations. Its continued popularity speaks to the universality of the themes I sought to explore and the relevance of the social dynamics I depicted. In conclusion, this particular quote from Pride and Prejudice holds a special place in my heart as it encapsulates the essence of my writing and the wit that I endeavored to infuse into my works. It continues to be cherished by readers and serves as a poignant reminder of the intricacies of human relationships and the enduring relevance of my novels. I hope that sharing this favorite line of mine has provided a glimpse into the world I sought to create through my writing.
Throughout history, great minds have made mistakes or held misconceptions. Looking back on your life and works, is there any particular belief or idea you held that you now realize was flawed?
In contemplating the path I have traversed, both as an author and as a person, I have come to recognize that there were certain notions I held in my earlier years that were not entirely accurate or just. During my youth, I possessed a rather steadfast conviction regarding the importance of social status and the impact it had on personal relationships. My earlier works, though penned with the utmost sincerity and artistic intention, occasionally reflected a belief in the inherent superiority of certain societal classes. I now perceive this perspective as flawed and an insufficient reflection of the complexity of human nature and the true essence of human worth. Over time, however, my experiences and interactions with a diverse range of individuals granted me a broader understanding of the inherent value and intrinsic qualities that truly define a person. I came to appreciate the richness of character, virtue, and individual merit that transcend the confines of social position. This newfound comprehension influenced the evolution of my writings, prompting a deeper exploration of the human spirit and a more nuanced depiction of relationships. In retrospect, I realized that my earlier views on social hierarchy were an incomplete reflection of the genuine worth and potential present in every individual. It is a testament to the growth of my own mind and spirit that I transcended these limited perspectives and strive to portray a more egalitarian and empathetic vision of the world. This recognition of my own fallibility and the subsequent growth of my understanding serve as a reminder that even the most perceptive among us are not immune to the occasional misstep or flawed belief. It is through humility, self-reflection, and an open mind that we can continually refine our perspectives and contribute to the betterment of ourselves and society. While I acknowledge the presence of certain flawed beliefs in my earlier works, I fervently believe that the course of my literary journey has been one of growth and enlightenment. It is my hope that my novels continue to transcend their historical context and speak to the enduring human spirit, inspiring readers to challenge their own assumptions and foster a more compassionate and inclusive world.
Your novels have been hailed as groundbreaking in their portrayal of female agency and social class. What truths about human nature and society did you hope to convey through your stories?
The exploration of these themes was indeed a central purpose of my writing, and I am delighted to shed light on the insights I sought to share. In my novels, I aspired to depict the multifaceted nature of human character and illuminate the intricacies of societal interactions. Through the lens of social class, gender roles, and the complexities of relationships, I aim to expose the follies, prejudices, and vices that permeate our world. One overarching truth I sought to convey is the notion that the worth of an individual is not dictated by their social standing or material possessions. I yearn to highlight the significance of personal integrity, moral rectitude, and intellectual capability as true indicators of character. In doing so, I aim to challenge the prevailing notions of my time, where superficial considerations often overshadowed genuine merit. Furthermore, I endeavor to portray the struggles and limitations imposed upon women by societal norms. By depicting strong and independent female characters navigating the constraints of their circumstances, I aimed to advocate for female agency and expose the inequities that existed in a male-dominated society. It was my hope that these portrayals would inspire contemplation and contribute to the ongoing discourse on gender equality. Satire also played a vital role in my writing, enabling me to critique the shortcomings of societal conventions and expose their inherent absurdities. Through humor and wit, I sought to hold a mirror to the hypocrisies and pretensions of the upper classes, encouraging readers to question the rigid social structures that hindered personal growth and genuine human connections. Ultimately, my aim was to provide readers with both entertainment and enlightenment. I desired to offer them a glimpse into the human heart, with its myriad emotions, desires, and aspirations. Through my stories, I hope to prompt introspection, encourage empathy, and ignite a spirit of critical inquiry. The truths about human nature and society that I endeavor to convey in my works revolve around the notions of personal worth, female agency, and the examination of societal norms. Through gentle reflection, thoughtful observation, and witty satire, I sought to illuminate these truths and contribute to the understanding and improvement of the human condition.
Jane Austen, it has been an absolute pleasure delving into your fascinating life and literary legacy. Thank you for gracing us with your presence and sharing your wisdom today. And there you have it, a glimpse into the extraordinary life and mind of Jane Austen. Her wit, her social commentary, and her enduring characters have made an indelible mark on literature. Join me next time on Timeless Talks as we bring you more thought-provoking conversations with the greatest minds of yesterday. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Timeless Talks, and become part of our community of lifelong learners. Until next time, keep exploring the wisdom of the past to guide us forward. I'm David Lee, signing off.